thought there were many mosquitoes flying around, but I couldn't catch them. I keep seeing black spots and spider webs in my vision.
Welcome to another episode of I Know La. If you can relate to their descriptions in the opening few seconds, chances are you might have probably noticed this in our vision as well. These things are called floaters. So what are these floaters and should I be alarmed by them? Let's start with how these floaters are formed. So there's this gel-like substance in our eyes and it takes up about 80 to 90% of our eyeball and it's what gives it its shape. This gel-like substance is what we call the vitreous humor. As we age, the vitreous shrinks and forms some clumps as it starts to degenerate. This is part of the normal aging process. Some of these clumps may be transparent and some may be darker. They also come in all sorts of shapes and sizes and they range from small black specks to big cobwebs. They may look like they are floating in front of you as you look at them, but they are actually sitting inside this gel. The shadow that they cast gives you the impression that they are in front of you. And when you move your eyes around, they seem to be following you around wherever you look at. They can be especially prominent when you're looking at the clear blue skies or like a white wall. For people with high myopia, they might actually see this from a younger age as the vitreous degenerates faster in an elongated eyeball. Other than aging and high myopia, floaters can occur due to trauma to the eye or inflammation in the eye. So now that we know what floaters are, let's learn more about what we can do about it. Although floaters can be really annoying at times, they usually don't lead to any serious complications which actually require treatment. If you have suddenly noticed that one or two floated for the first time in your life, please don't be alarmed and rush to your eye specialist. However, you can still schedule a time to have your eyes examined by the eye specialist, especially if you have not done a comprehensive eye exam before. For those who've been seeing floaters for a long while, you should always monitor and keep a lookout for any sudden changes. For example, if you're only seeing 2 or 3 floaters for most part of your life and you suddenly see like hundreds of them floating around, then this is the time that you should go visit your eye specialist ASAP. There are times that the shrinking vitreous actually tugs on the retina, which is the back of your eye. Before that happens, you may notice some flashes of light coming from the sides of your vision. While it doesn't always lead to a tear, it may progress further and it may cause the retina to develop small tears or even a detachment altogether. If this happens, some people may report seeing stars or like a black curtain floating around the vision. This is an eye emergency which can lead to severe vision loss, so treatment is required as soon as possible. The earlier the treatment, the better the outcome for your vision. Depending on the location and the extent of the tear, your ophthalmologist will decide on what is the most appropriate form of treatment. Options may include laser treatment or other forms of surgery to seal up the tear. As for what you can do to prevent floaters, there are really no known ways to prevent floaters, which in most cases are due to aging. There may be supplement companies that claim that products can actually help to prevent or reduce any floaters, but there's nothing conclusive about these claims. For those who are seeing floaters or even have high myopia, you should be getting your eyes checked regularly so that you can ensure that your eyes are status quo. And one last thing for people with high myopia, you should be avoiding exercises with direct head or eye trauma. Exercises such as boxing or even activities like bungee jumping should be avoided as they can cause the already stretched retina to detach due to the sudden impact. Do you have any floaters that are bothering you? Let us know what kind of floaters you see and how you deal with them on a daily basis in the comment section. And with that, I'll see you in the next episode of I Know La.